just exposed Diddy from beyond the grave, and we need to talk about it. Several pages of the all-tell book that Kim was rumored to have been writing at the time of her death were just published online by Radar Online. In it, she details all of Diddy's behavior, including the time he hit her with a chair and broke her arm.
Watching this, look at what you're doing to the kid, man. I don't even know who I am no more.
We in the struggle together, son. You know what I'm saying?
Like, do you call it like Jay-Z or something? Is he like your uncle kind of low-key?
Yeah.
You won't believe what just happened. Christian Combs is ready to spill the beans on his own father, Diddy, after some leaked explosive new pages from his mom Kim Porter's tell-all book. The rumors about Kim writing a revealing book before her mysterious death have been swirling for years. People believe the book was lost when her home was burglarized soon after she passed away. But whispers suggested she gave a copy to a trusted friend. For years, everyone wondered who this friend was and what secrets the book held. Now, with these newly leaked pages, the truth is out, and it's worse than anyone could have imagined. The pages reveal that Kim Porter endured mistreatment from Diddy, similar to what Cassie allegedly experienced. This revelation has pushed Christian to his breaking point. The idea of his mom suffering like this is too much for him to handle. Insiders say Christian is ready to talk to authorities and reveal everything. So, did Christian really witness Diddy mistreating his mother, Kim Porter? Did he give the police any incriminating evidence? Let's dive into the details.
Seen them get into one big fight. At this time, I'm basically, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't step into the situation, but the situation also didn't escalate to jumping out, up. It was basically an argument that turned into.
Honestly, it's not all that shocking that Christian would turn on Diddy. This guy has never been good at keeping secrets. Just a few months back, he kinda let something slip about Diddy's shady activities. Maybe he was trying to give us a heads up about what the feds had missed. Or maybe he was just young and clueless about the trouble he was stirring up. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, let's rewind to when Diddy's houses were raided by Homeland Security. They seized his computers and a bunch of other stuff, and during the raid, Christian and his older brother Justin were detained. They were just a hair's breadth away from being arrested themselves. You'd think that kind of a close call would make Christian keep his head down, right? Wrong. Christian was also hit with a lawsuit from a woman who claimed he violated her during a family vacation on a yacht where she worked. With all that heat, you'd expect him to stay quiet. But nope. Instead, he dropped his version of a diss track, taking shots at anyone talking smack about his dad, Diddy. In his track, he defiantly rapped, "I dare want you ninjas scream out no Diddy when all they had was 50 Cent who put their city on the map. Stop lying. Pop's been hated on by many men. Man, that's fine. They going to try to stop these M&Ms, and they're going to die trying." Christian's track stirred the pot even more, painting a picture of defiance and loyalty to his father, while indirectly spilling more tea about the tension and drama surrounding Diddy. So when it came to these latest revelations, Christian's readiness to snitch isn't entirely out of the blue. He's been teetering on the edge of exposing the family's dirty laundry for a while now. But that's not even the worst of it. In another part of the song, Christian pretty much spilled the beans that the feds didn't find the most damning evidence because Diddy allegedly hid it in a secret house next door. Christian rapped, "Knock them walls down like when them Fetty boys run in both our cribs. Too bad they ain't know we bought the one next door, 'cause that's the one they miss." He went on, "How y'all talking like a ninja time up, but when Shay get your shines up, ask him where's my pop at. He's on the G6 getting the lineup." Christian really snitched on his father in broad daylight on record. This should have stayed in the drafts because he basically told the feds where to look next. Whether he did it on purpose or was just clueless, it's clear that Christian isn't feeling too warm towards Diddy anymore, especially with the new revelations about Kim Porter. Everyone knew Christian was a mama's boy, so the thought of Diddy being allegedly involved in Kim's death is something he can't handle. He probably heard the rumors and saw some things firsthand, but the full truth is even more disturbing than he imagined. We already knew Diddy used to get aggressive with Kim. He even broke her nose once. According to some reports, Diddy's girlfriend Kim Porter was left with a broken nose after an argument on Combs' yacht in Saint-Tropez. Diddy flew in a specialist plastic surgeon from Geneva to fix her nose after the incident. Porter later claimed she hurt her face by banging her nose on a table. Even Gene Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, has weighed in on how this entire mess unfolded. Deal has shed some light on the behind-the-scenes drama, revealing that he witnessed a lot of the turmoil between Diddy and Kim Porter. According to Deal, the conflict was intense and went beyond what the public knew. Deal explained that he saw firsthand how volatile Diddy could be and how the tension between him and Kim Porter escalated over time. He mentioned incidents where the arguments turned physical and described the atmosphere around Diddy as increasingly chaotic.
When they were at home at Kim's house on 110th Street, he wanted to, put his hands on her in the wrong way. And Kim took one of those corkscrews, put his wrist up, and hit an artery. And when she did that, he had to rush over to St. Luke's Hospital.
It's believed that there were more stories about Diddy in the same book Kim was writing. We've only seen a few excerpts, and they hinted at some pretty shocking stuff. One excerpt mentioned Diddy's inappropriate relationship with Usher, including allegations of gay relationships, footage of those encounters, the men he slept with, and an explosive encounter with Usher's mom. It also talked about Mary J. Blige being pregnant by Diddy and then having an abortion, as well as beatings Kim took and her pushing Diddy down the steps in 2007. Now, new pages from the book have leaked, and it's a lot to take in. It seems like Kim's mysterious friend, who had been holding on to the book, finally got tired of keeping it secret and decided to leak some pages anonymously. According to the alleged tell-all book that Kim wrote, Diddy's jealous and volatile temper created an environment where she constantly felt on edge. One particularly harrowing incident, which Kim described in detail, involved Diddy brutally attacking her with a chair, landing her in the hospital. According to Kim's account, Diddy became enraged when another man sent her flowers, even though they were no longer together. Sean yelled, "No, who the F are they from?" She wrote. Bewildered, Kim responded honestly, "I don't know, probably just a fan." Diddy wasn't convinced. He threw the attached card at her, and when she picked it up and read it, she saw that it said, "The other night was amazing, we must do it again." When Kim tried to explain the flowers' origin, Diddy became even more enraged. He threw the flowers at her and declared, "That's not how this works. You have my child. You don't touch anyone unless I allow it." Desperately trying to calm him down, Kim explained that she had simply met a producer for coffee to discuss the possibility of starring in a movie. But this explanation only fueled Diddy's anger. He flipped a table in a fit of rage and broke it. Kim wrote, "I pleaded with him, 'Sean, please.' He yelled, 'What?' I tried my best to calm him down, saying, 'He probably didn't know. It didn't come up. You are publicly dating someone else.' But he screamed at me, and it somehow seemed even more intense. 'So you didn't tell him to back off?' 'Sean, I didn't.' And then, out of nowhere, he hit me with a chair. I don't remember anything after that until I woke up in a hospital room. My arm was in a cast, hanging from a sling. My face hurt. My eyebrow was in immense pain, as was my lip. The first face I saw was of the man that put me here." Kim's memoir painted a chilling picture of her life with Diddy. After the hospital incident, Diddy allegedly apologized and told her, "I was just so jealous. You know how I am. I'm sorry, baby. I promise I'll never put my hands on you again, I swear." Despite his apologies, Kim feared for her safety, especially as they were in a private hospital room where no one could hear her if she screamed. She was concerned that Diddy would lie about the incident, claiming she had been in a car accident, and people would believe him because of his powerful status. Diddy spent the next 6 months helping Kim heal, but it was clear he was working to regain control over her. Kim also mentioned that she had been auditioning for movie roles, but things went awry, possibly due to Diddy's interference or because she was seeing someone on the set. It suggested that a producer involved in her auditioning process died of pneumonia, ironically, the same cause people believe Kim was falsely said to have died from. This incident was just one of many. Kim's memoir paints a picture of a man who was deeply controlling and prone to super-aggressive outbursts. She wrote about how Diddy isolated and manipulated her, how he had her house wired and her phone lines tapped, and how he had paid personnel to watch her closely. Diddy even wanted full custody of their twins, but Kim threatened to expose him if he tried to take her children away. Kim's book also delves into the sinister side of Diddy's world. She alleged that Diddy forced her into degrading acts, like using a strap-on to please him, which left her hysterically crying alone afterward. She also suggested that Diddy was involved in the deaths of Tupac Shakur and the notorious B.I.G., with plans to obtain their music rights by eliminating them. And don't worry, because we're going to dig a little deeper into this case later. Now, it is widely known that Kim Porter's death was officially attributed to pneumonia, but the situation is far from straightforward. The first coroner's report hinted at a possible homicide, revealing that toxins were found in her body, suggesting she might have been poisoned. Certain poisons can induce symptoms similar to heart attacks and pneumonia, which complicates the official cause of death. Reports indicate that Kim's family suspected foul play and began talking to the FBI about the possibility of filing a wrongful death lawsuit against Diddy. The FBI has already interviewed 3 family members and 6 friends, instructing them to keep quiet about the investigation. Furthermore, there are troubling allegations about a cover-up concerning Kim's death. An anonymous source has suggested that despite the official story of a peaceful death from pneumonia, there was blood found on Kim's pillowcases and a trail of blood leading from her bedroom to the bathroom. Additionally, there were reports that her 911 call for help was ignored. It is also widely known that Kim Porter's last call was made to 911 at 2:43 a.m. Yet she was only discovered deceased later that morning around 11 a.m., according to Kimora Simmons. But hold on, there's another twist in this already tangled web. Fans are speculating that Diddy may have physically attacked Kim over her relationship with Shakir Stewart, who was the only man Kim was publicly linked to besides Diddy and Al B. Sure. Rumors have circulated for some time that Diddy might have been involved in Shakir's death. According to insiders, Kim and Shakir were seeing each other, and when Diddy found out, he allegedly lost control. Reports suggest that Diddy tracked Shakir down to his hotel, confronted him without security, and brutally attacked him. Despite Diddy's polished public image, insiders claim he has a dark side. A few weeks after this alleged incident, Shakir was found dead from gunshot wounds. Authorities ruled his death a suicide. But those close to Shakir firmly believe otherwise, pointing fingers at Diddy and suggesting he knows more about the situation than he has revealed. And we're not even close to done yet. The newly leaked pages have also unveiled how Diddy mistreated Kim Porter in a way that eerily mirror how he's treated Cassie. For a refresher on Diddy's ruthless behavior towards Cassie, let's revisit some of the lawsuits and incidents she endured during their relationship. Cassie faced a slew of legal battles and accidents that shed light on the darker side of her time with Diddy. From harassment claims to physical altercations, the issues Cassie experienced paint a troubling picture of how Diddy operates behind closed doors. According to Cassie's lawsuit, things took a harrowing turn when she tried to leave Diddy. The lawsuit describes a shocking escalation in aggression, with Diddy allegedly mistreating Cassie within her own home. The situation reportedly included punches, kicks, and stomping, leaving Cassie with visible injuries such as bruises, burst lips, black eyes, and bleeding. The lawsuit also alleges that Diddy forced Cassie into intimate situations with other people, which he reportedly recorded for his own gratification. What's more, Cassie's legal documents reveal that Diddy allegedly pressured her to carry a firearm in her purse, contributing to an atmosphere of fear and danger. The lawsuit continues with accusations that Diddy introduced Cassie to a lifestyle filled with excessive alcohol and substances. Cassie claims that Diddy also coerced her into obtaining illicit prescriptions, presumably to feed his own addictions. CNN even exposed Diddy's disgusting behavior caught on camera, and it supports everything Cassie claimed in her lawsuit.
And he told a story about Wendy Williams. She got fired from Hot 97 because she had a picture of Puffy, and she was saying on air that she was going to reveal the picture. If you don't mind.
But despite settling her lawsuit with Diddy, Cassie has remained relatively quiet in the public eye. However, behind the scenes, she has continued to work with authorities, focusing on investigating Diddy, particularly regarding the mysterious circumstances of Kim Porter's death. Interestingly, some speculate that Cassie might be the friend who leaked the pages from Kim Porter's tell-all book. This book, which detailed the harrowing and disturbing ways Diddy allegedly manipulated and mistreated her, has shed light on the dark side of his behavior. Cassie's own experiences with Diddy seem to align closely with the troubling revelations from Kim's book, providing a chilling parallel to the mistreatment Cassie endured. This unfolding drama has profoundly impacted Christian Combs. Insiders report that Christian is struggling with doubts about his mother's death, especially after the book's excerpts revealed a side of Diddy that he was previously unaware of. Feeling deeply betrayed, Christian is reportedly contemplating cooperating with the authorities and speaking out against Diddy. He was recently spotted wearing a Forever KP shirt, a sign of his commitment to seeking justice for his mother. Now, while it's clear that Christian Combs is deeply motivated by a sense of justice for his mother, it's important to recognize that this situation might not be as isolated as it seems. For years, speculation has swirled around Diddy being the sole figure behind Kim Porter's untimely death, with many in the industry raising concerns. One of the most outspoken critics has been Jaguar Wright. She didn't hold back in accusing Diddy of being involved in Kim Porter's death and allegedly trying to cover up his involvement. Jaguar pointed out numerous inconsistencies in the official investigation, raising red flags about how Kim's death was handled. According to her, Cassie had a secret conversation with Kim Porter shortly before Kim's death. Allegedly, during this conversation, Kim shared crucial and damaging information about Diddy with Cassie. This information was reportedly used by Cassie as leverage to break away from Diddy for good. Al B. Sure, who was Kim Porter's former partner, also weighed in after her passing. He took to Instagram, reflecting on how life seems to imitate art and vice versa, suggesting that recent events were starting to make sense to him. Al B. Sure revealed that Kim had confided in him about feeling threatened and endangered. He even urged her to contact the FBI for protection, signaling that there were serious concerns about her safety. Reportedly, Cassie was aware that the feds were looking into what really happened to Kim. The recent raid on Diddy's properties, where his phones, laptops, and all electronics were seized, was allegedly connected to this investigation. But wait, there's more. The plot thickens as fans and experts speculate that the ongoing investigation into Kim Porter's death might uncover shocking truths about the other alleged victims connected to Diddy. Over the years, numerous accusations have been leveled against him, suggesting possible involvement in the deaths of legendary figures such as Tupac Shakur, the Notorious B.I.G., and Heavy D. The case of Tupac Shakur has recently gained renewed attention, especially following the recent arrest of Keffe D in Las Vegas. This development has ignited discussions within the music industry, with influential voices like 50 Cent hinting at a potential link between Diddy and Tupac's murder. Keffe D has alleged that Diddy offered a substantial sum to the Crips to take out Tupac. These claims were initially bolstered in 2006 by another witness who corroborated the story, adding weight to Keffe D's allegations. LA detective Greg Kading, known for his investigation into Biggie's murder, has also brought new insights to light. During his reinvestigation, Kading uncovered evidence from 1997 suggesting Diddy's involvement. An informant from that era claimed that Diddy had attempted to pay the Southside Crips to target both Tupac and Suge Knight. This claim was further supported by another informant who revealed that Diddy had enlisted the Crips to attack Tupac and Suge. According to this source, the plan was initially to strike at Suge's Vegas nightclub, but was accelerated to the MGM Grand instead. These revelations not only deepen the mystery surrounding Kim Porter's death, but also potentially connect Diddy to some of the most infamous and unresolved cases in hip-hop history. But what do you think about all this? Do you believe Diddy was really involved in Kim's demise? Do you think Christian will reveal all the details about Diddy's shady actions because of these new leaked pages? Comment below. While we wait for more updates, make sure to like, subscribe, and check out our other videos for more content like this.